right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to baseball. This is Adam Presswood coming at you live from Ellsbury's beautiful Legion baseball field right here off of Highway 79. And I'm going to try to bring you a smooth broadcast here tonight, but it's been a little bit of a weird spring. I think I only brought you about 3 high school baseball games due to the weather following a very, very busy basketball season. And then just as I was getting my baseball bearings back, the Flyers semi-pro basketball season started, so my skills are sort of being pulled in both directions, what few skills I had to begin with. So in the meantime, we're just a few minutes away from this Double-A Legion baseball game between Ellsbury and Old Monroe. I'm going to take a few quick moments and run down the lineups for both teams, starting with Old Monroe. I have their last names only. The hitting order will be number 7, McCartney. He will be their center fielder. Number 4, Peak, out at second. Number 3, Struce, the catcher. Number 39, Caps, will handle things over at first. Number 27, Stuckey, will take the mound to start this one off. Number 17, Mound, will handle things at short. Number 6, Havlick, will be Old Monroe's third baseman. Number 11, Hunt, will be out in left field. Number 30, Twellman, is the DH. And number 12, Heidecker, is the right fielder for Ellsbury. We are going to see number 22, Dylan Magel, and I apologize if that's mispronounced. He's at second. Number 18, Colby Greenlow in right field. Number 20, Dylan Niemeyer, will take the mound. Number 6, Frank Griesbauer at third base. Number 26, Landon Harlan at first. Number 25, Jackson Gregory, will handle things at short. Number 47, Hunter Levy, will be behind the plate. Number 4, Hunter Smith, will take care of things at second base. And number 12, Cody Thornhill, is the center fielder. Old Monroe does not have any subs listed other than, of course, the DH. Subs listed for Ellsbury are number 7, Alex Forbeck. Number 44, Chance Lucas. Number 10, Scott Creech. Number 5, Drew Kinsey. And number 22, Landon Kent. So while we watch a few warm-up pitches, I am going to try and run at least 2 commercials, and I'll be right back. You're listening to the Indian Sports Network.
Tonight's game is not only a competitive contest between these 2 schools, but it's also an educational experience for the students involved. Because high school activities are about learning life values, your friends at this local radio station and the Missouri State High School Activities Association remind everyone to do their part in keeping our hometown sports a positive experience for everyone. When you attend your next game, do your part to help rekindle the spirit of citizenship by showing good sportsmanship. You'll be teaching a positive lesson, and you'll be preserving a proud tradition in the state of Missouri.
People's Bank and Trust knows that every minute of your day counts, so it's good to have a few time savers on your side. Take internet banking, for example. It allows you to bank from home rather than having to make an extra trip to the bank just to check your balance, transfer funds, or view recent transactions. You can even pay your bills online, eliminating a trip to the post office for stamps. Best of all, People's Bank and Trust offers all of this free of charge. Visit us online at www.pbtc.net and sign up today. Just another example of hometown banking the way it should be. People's Bank and Trust, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Are you familiar with or have you experienced water damage in your business or home? Even if the damage is small, repairs can be very costly, not to mention the unpleasant sight and smell of the damaged area. It's okay. Heartland Restoration is here to help. Give us a chance on your next project. Call 314-993-6377 today.
You're listening to the Indian Sports Network, courtesy of the Ellsbury Democrat. Log on to www.ellsburydemocrat.com today.
All right, there's the throw down to second. Warm-ups are over, and the hitter for Old Monroe, as we just talked about, is going to be number 7, McCartney. When they take the field, he'll be out in center. McCartney will be followed by Peak and Struce. On the mound for Ellsbury is Dylan Niemeyer. All right, Niemeyer has what he wants. Here's the windup and the delivery, and the hitter shows bunt and pulls it back. Ball 1 to McCartney. Niemeyer delivers again. In the dirt, it gets away. All right, McCartney steps back in. Niemeyer shakes off the first pitch, and here's the one he wants. Inside, ball 3. That one was right down the middle to make it 3-1. Niemeyer delivers, swung on, and hit right back up to his glove for out number 1. That'll send up Peak. Old Monroe's second baseman, 1 away. Here's the offering. Up and possibly a little outside, ball 1. If it's 1, it doesn't have to be the other. Niemeyer delivers yet again. That one missed, but the other direction. 2-0. Swing and a miss. 2 balls, 1 strike to Peak. And that one found the money as well. It's an even count, 2-2. Oh, I thought that was up and out. It is a called strike 3. Pete goes down looking for out number 2. And up steps number 3, Struce, Old Monroe's catcher. 2 quick outs. And Struce, excuse me, hops out of the way of ball 1. I thought for a second it had hit him in the chest. I thought that one was low and away. It is a called strike 1 to even the count. Niemeyer delivers. It was up there, but swung on. 1 ball, 2 strikes. That one was up by a mile to even the count, 2 apiece. Niemeyer is 1 strike away from retiring the side. The pitch swung on and lifted high into the infield. On the run is the second baseman, who has it for out number 3. 3 up, 3 down as we head to the bottom of the first. No score, and we'll be right back.
Tonight's game is not only a competitive contest between these two schools, but it's also an educational experience for the students involved. Because high school activities are about learning life values, your friends at this local radio station and the Missouri State High School Activities Association remind everyone to do their part in keeping our hometown sports a positive experience for everyone. When you attend your next game, do your part to help rekindle the spirit of citizenship by showing good sportsmanship. You'll be teaching a positive lesson, and you'll be preserving a proud tradition in the state of Missouri.
People's Bank and Trust invites everyone to come to the game, the high school sports games that are going on right now. All area teams have put a great amount of effort and time in to perfect their skills, and they are ready to play. Support the community schools and students by cheering them on to a great season of games. People's Bank and Trust proudly supports the area teams and looks forward to seeing you at each and every game.
Hi, my name is Jerry Callahan, pharmacist and owner of the medicine shops in Troy and Ellsbury Pharmacy. We strive every day to bring better service, better value, and better health care to our friends in our communities. We want to say thank you for your support, and we're proud to be your local independent pharmacies in Ellsbury and Troy. Visit us online at medicineshoprx.com.
All right, there's the throw down to second. I might be a little too loud for you folks at home now that I look at my indicators. And the first hitter for Ellsbury is number 22, Dylan Magel. I have that spelled phonetically. That's how they pronounced it from across the fence. He'll be followed by Colby Greenlow and Dylan Niemeyer. Here's the first pitch on its way. Swing and a miss. On the mound for Old Monroe, number 27, Stuckey. Stuckey delivers. And that one caught the outside corner. It's quickly 0-2. Swung on and hit hard on the ground towards short. The fielder has it. The throw to first is not in time. Up steps Greenlow. Nobody out, one on. All right, Greenlow steps back in. Stuckey has the pitch he wants. Checks the runner. Here's the pitch. And it's in for a called strike, 0-1. In for another one. Stuckey delivers, swung on and hit in the air toward, oh, it's in the gap. between third and short, and it bounces into shallow left field. Two on, nobody away. Up steps Niemeyer. Here's the pitch from Stuckey. Missed everything, ball one. That one missed again. Quickly 2-0. Stuckey delivers. Swing and a miss. That one's fouled back off of the wall in front of me. The count now 2-2. Well outside, and that fills the count. Swing and a miss. So Niemeyer goes down swinging for out number one. Runners still at first and second for Frank Griesbauer. Ellsbury's third baseman wearing number 6. Here's the pitch from Stuckey, way up there. That one is in for a called strike. It's 1-1. Swung on, and he missed the whole thing. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Stuckey checks the runner over at second and delivers. Swung on and hit high and hard into center field. That one is caught on the run for out number 2, and the runners head back. That sends up number 26, Landon Harlan. Up and out, ball 1. That one well outside for ball 2. Stuckey delivers. That one caught the outside corner. It's now 2-1. In the dirt to well, excuse me, not to even the count. It's 3-1. That one was way out there, and it loads the bases. And brings up number 25, Jackson Gregory. Two away, bases loaded, no score in the bottom of the first. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. Swung on, and he got a piece of that. Fouled it off. 2 quick strikes. That one dropped in for a ball. Oh, that one caught the outside corner for a called third strike. It got Gregory looking, and it stranded 3 ducks out on the pond to end things and take us to the top of the second with still no score. We'll be right back.
At Ellsbury Pharmacy and Medicine Shop in Troy, we know what a pharmacy is meant to be. We have numerous programs to help your wallet as well as save precious time. Save money with our RX Savings Club program, and you can save time with our medication synchronization program, where we fill your prescriptions at the same time each month. We also offer our medication adherence program to help you remember to take your medications on time as prescribed by your doctor. Better value, better service, better health care. Locally owned and operated, and proud to be your local independent pharmacy in Ellsbury and Troy. Visit us online at MedicineShopRx.com.
Since 1995, Heartland Restoration has specialized in all types of masonry repairs, concrete restoration, above and below grade waterproofing, snow removal, epoxy joint repair or replacement, and all types of floor coatings. Our mission is to serve you with over 35 years of experience, someone you can trust to do the job right the first time. If you have a project, big or small, please give us a call. Heartland Restoration, 314-993-6377.
You're listening to the Indian Sports Network, courtesy of the Ellsbury Democrat. Log on to www.ellsburydemocrat.com today.
Back for the top of the second, and the hitter for Old Monroe will be number 39, Caps, their first baseman. Here's the pitch from Niemeyer, and it is in for a called strike 1.
Run, run, run! Dang it, I didn't get that one on video. Cannon, did you get that one on video? No, man. Oh, wait, it's on that video. What's the matter with him? That's the second time he's done that.
Niemeyer delivers again, swung on and smashed into deep left field. That one gets down and bounces all the way to the fence. He's going to have a leadoff double out of that at least.
Get your booty back there. Go, Brock.
That brings up Stuckey, Old Monroe's pitcher. Niemeyer delivers, and it's in for a called strike. Niemeyer checks the runner over at second and delivers. The hitter shows bunt. It's in for a called strike. 0-2 to Stuckey. The pitch high and tight. Low and away. That evens the count at 2 apiece. Nobody away for Old Monroe. A runner out at second. No score in the game. Here's the tiebreaker. Inside. That fills the count. The pitch. He went all the way around. So Stuckey goes down swinging. And that'll send up number 17, Mound. One away now. Swing and a miss. Time called, and we've got a couple little conferences. One between the pitcher and catcher, and Mound has stepped over and is having a little chat with Old Monroe's third base coach. Looks like we're done. Niemeyer checks the runner yet again. The hitter hints at a bunt. Here's the pitch. He follows through and lays down a good one, and it is just foul. Here's the 0-2 pitch from Niemeyer, fouled off.
Keep battling there, bud.
The pitch gets away, the runner goes. The throw down to third does not have him.
Come on, kid, you got this.
That one caught the outside corner for a called strike 3. Got him looking. That will send up number 6, Daniel Havlick, Old Monroe's third baseman. Up by a mile. That one's in for a called strike, 1-1. Swing and a miss. Niemeyer's 1 strike away from getting out of this one unscathed. Although he's thrown quite a few more pitches, I think, than Coach Levy would have liked. Here it is. Just inside to even the count. Niemeyer delivers. And it missed the other way. It fills the count. The pitch. Oh, I thought it missed everything. But the man in black says it caught the outside corner and got Havlick looking for out number 3. So no damage done. We head to the bottom of the inning. Still no score, and we'll be back.
Tonight's game is not only a competitive contest between these two schools, but it's also an educational experience for the students involved. Because high school activities are about learning life values, your friends at this local radio station and the Missouri State High School Activities Association remind everyone to do their part in keeping our hometown sports a positive experience for everyone. When you attend your next game, do your part to help rekindle the spirit of citizenship by showing good sportsmanship. You'll be teaching a positive lesson, and you'll be preserving a proud tradition in the state of Missouri.
People's Bank and Trust invites everyone to come to the game, the high school sports games that are going on right now. All area teams have put a great amount of effort and time in to perfect their skills, and they are ready to play. Support the community schools and students by cheering them on to a great season of games. People's Bank and Trust proudly supports the area teams and looks forward to seeing you at each and every game.
Are you familiar with or have you experienced water damage in your business or home? Even if the damage is small, repairs can be very costly, not to mention the unpleasant sight and smell of the damaged area. It's okay. Heartland Restoration is here to help. Give us a chance on your next project. Call 314-993-6377 today.
All right, fans. Pardon me. Not used to eating so much dust. Back for the bottom of the second, and the hitter for Ellsbury is number 47, Hunter Levy. Catching for them tonight. Still no score if you're just joining us. Old Monroe threatened back in their half of the inning, but Niemeyer pitched his way out. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. Still Stuckey on the mound for Old Monroe. Here's the pitch. Fouled back. Time called as Levy steps out. And just like that, we're back in business. This game's scheduled for 7 innings. Here's the pitch, swung on and popped up in foul territory and out of play. With 2 strikes on him already, he'll stay alive. Jammed him, but he swung anyway. Fouled it the other direction. Still an 0-2 count. Stuckey delivers, swung on and popped up again, this time well in fair territory. And the right fielder and center fielder vie for it, but don't call it. I think it was the right fielder who ended up coming away with it. At any rate, Levy is out number 1. That'll send up number 4, Hunter Smith, playing second base for Ellsbury tonight, his first at bat. Stuckey delivers. It was up and in. Smith swung anyway and missed it all. Way outside, 1-1. Swing and a miss. History repeats itself. Swing and a miss yet again, and Smith goes down swinging. 2 away for Ellsbury in their half of the second. So it's all up to number 12, Cody Thornhill. And then Ellsbury will start their hitting order all over again. Stuckey delivers. Up and out. Swing and a miss, 1-1. Swung on and hit hard right up the gap in between third and short for a 2-out single. That one dribbled into shallow left. And that brings back number 22, Dylan Magel, who singled to short back in the first. Old Monroe wants time. We'll stay with you. No changes, not that I expected any. Pitch up by a mile. The runner goes. There's the throw. Not in time. Swing and a miss, 1-1. Stuckey delivers, and it is up for a ball. I thought it was outside. It must have caught the corner. 2-2 count. Swing and a miss. That makes the runner at second meaningless. And we head to the top of the third. Still no score. We'll be back in a few.
Ever wonder where your hard-earned money goes when you deposit it? It stays here, at home, to help make living here what we've all come to expect. We've got everything the megabanks do, but we've made a commitment to our community. So when you're looking for the right bank, see People's Bank and Trust, Troy, Hawk Point, Winfield, O'Fallon, Ellsbury, and Bowling Green. Financial security right here at home. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
You're listening to the Indian Sports Network, courtesy of the Ellsbury Democrat. Log on to www.ellsburydemocrat.com today.
At Ellsbury Pharmacy and Medicine Shop in Troy, we know what a pharmacy is meant to be. We take the time to know you and your healthcare needs. Most prescriptions are filled in 15 minutes or less, and we offer free local delivery and a friendly and knowledgeable staff to answer your questions. Better service, better value, better healthcare. Locally owned and operated and proud to be your local independent pharmacies in Ellsbury and Troy. Visit us online at medicineshoprx.com.
Back again, and the hitter for Old Monroe looks to be number 11, Hunt, their left fielder. All right, that it is, and he steps in now. We've played two, still no score. No pitching changes. Niemeyer delivers, and it is inside, ball one. I thought that one missed the other way. It must have caught the corner, 1-1. I have not been in sync with our umpires tonight. Typically I am. The pitch missed. 2-1. That one misses inside. It's 3-1. That one caught the outside corner, and it fills the count. Wow, I am way off. That was a called strike three. It got Hunt looking. I thought it was way low. That sends up number 30, Colby Twellman. DHing for, I think, Heidecker, the right fielder. Niemeyer delivers. Up and in. Swing and a miss, 1-1. The tiebreaker, swing and a miss. 1 ball, 2 strikes to the hitter. Niemeyer delivers, swing and a miss. Twellman goes down swinging, and that will send up number 7, McCartney. Here's the pitch, low and inside. Way outside. 2-0. Niemeyer delivers, and it is in for a called strike 1. That one missed the other way. It's a 3-1 count to the hitter. 2 away in Old Monroe's half of the third. Swing and a miss. That fills the count. It took a while, but Niemeyer has the pitch he wants. Here's the delivery, and it is low. That's going to send McCartney to first with a 2-out walk.
Go, Peak, you're right here, buddy. See the ball, bud.
That sends up number 4, Peak, who struck out looking back in the first. This is only his second at bat.
Ball, bud.
All right, here's the pitch. In for a ball. Niemeyer delivers again. That one's in for a ball as well. The throw down to second. Doesn't have it. 2-0 to Peak. Niemeyer checks the runner. Here's the pitch, and it's in for a strike. 2-1. That one caught the outside corner, or so he says. It's a 2-2 count. Niemeyer delivers, swung on, That might have broken the bat. It's on the ground to second. The throw to first has him for out number 3. We head to the bottom of the inning, still no score, and we'll be back in a few.
Hi, my name is Jerry Callahan, pharmacist and owner of the Medicine Shops in Troy and Ellsbury Pharmacy. We strive every day to bring better service, better value, and better health care to our friends in our communities. We want to say thank you for your support, and we're proud to be your local independent pharmacies in Ellsbury and Troy. Visit us online at medicineshoprx.com.
People's Bank and Trust invites everyone to come to the game, the high school sports games that are going on right now. All area teams have put a great amount of effort and time in to perfect their skills, and they are ready to play. Support the community schools and students by cheering them on to a great season of games. People's Bank and Trust proudly supports the area teams and looks forward to seeing you at each and every game.
Whether it's balls and strikes, fouls, or flags, your referees and game officials are a vital part of high school athletics. If you've ever tried your hand at officiating, you know how hard these men and women work, and you certainly know that they would never miss a call intentionally. Keep these things in mind as you attend sporting events. After all, respecting officials and authority figures is one of the most valuable lessons that we could teach our students. This message has been brought to you by your friends at this local radio station and the Missouri State High School Activities Association.
You're listening to the Indian Sports Network, courtesy of the Ellsbury Democrat. Log on to www.ellsburydemocrat.com today.
All right, number 18, Colby Greenlow steps up for Ellsbury. He singled to shallow left back in the first. We're in the bottom of the third now, scoreless. And the first pitch is in for a ball. That one's in the dirt, 2-0. All right, fans, we have a catching change. I don't often say that. And they're going to give him some warm-ups. Looks like number 30, Twellman, has come in behind the plate for Old Monroe. All right, that'll do it. We're back in business. The count 2-0 to Greenlow. Nobody on. Stuckey delivers, and it's in for a called strike. Time called. That one hit him, and Greenlow takes his base. That is going to send up number 20, Dylan Niemeyer. He struck out swinging back in the first. This is only his second time up. Niemeyer shows bunt and pulls it back to take a strike. The throw down to second ends up in shallow center field, and the runner heads to third uncontested. That's Greenlow over at third already. Swung on, and a rocket that I thought was going to be caught by the second baseman, but it bounces out into a shallow right center, and one run scores. That sends up number 6, Frank Griesbauer, who flew out to center back in the first. The runner goes, here's the pitch, it's a strike, the throw down to second, not in time. Up for a ball, 1-1. Stuckey delivers, it's in the dirt and it gets away. The runner heads down to third. It's a 2-1 count to Griesbauer. Swung on and hit hard on the ground towards second. Should be an easy play, and is, but one run scores. It's now 2-0 Ellsbury. That sends up number 26, Landon Harlan, who walked back in the first. Here's the pitch, swing and a miss. And he hops out of the way of ball one, 1-1. Swung on and popped up in foul territory, but playable And it is not going to happen. It's a long strike two. He went all the way around for out number two. That sends up number 25, Jackson Gregory. He struck out looking back in the first. Time called. Thought it was outside. It must have caught. 0-1. Stuckey delivers, swung on and hit hard on the ground toward third. There's the throw over to first, and it has him for out number 3, but not before Ellsbury does a little bit of damage. They now lead 2-0 as we head to the top of the fourth. We'll be back.
Tonight's game is not only a competitive contest between these two schools, but it's also an educational experience for the students involved. Because high school activities are about learning life values, your friends at this local radio station and the Missouri State High School Activities Association remind everyone to do their part in keeping our hometown sports a positive experience for everyone. When you attend your next game, do your part to help rekindle the spirit of citizenship by showing good sportsmanship. You'll be teaching a positive lesson, and you'll be preserving a proud tradition in the state of Missouri.
People's Bank and Trust invites everyone to come to the game, the high school sports games that are going on right now. All area teams have put a great amount of effort and time in to perfect their skills, and they are ready to play. Support the community schools and students by cheering them on to a great season of games. People's Bank and Trust proudly supports the area teams and looks forward to seeing you at each and every game.
Back now for the top of the fourth. The hitter for Old Monroe will be number 3, Struce, who popped to second back in the first. We've got a little bit of a delay here all of a sudden. Bear with us, fans. I'm not entirely sure what's going on. But we've got both coaches and the home plate umpire in a little conference to my left. Has something to do with the lineup. All right, it looks like we've got things settled. All right, Struce steps in. Like I said, he popped up to second back in the first. This is only his second at bat. Here's the pitch, low and away. Swung on and chopped, foul toward third. 1-1 now. All right, Niemeyer delivers. I thought it was inside. It is a called strike 2. That one's low and away and gets away to even the count at 2 apiece. Nobody on. Pardon me. Swing and a miss, and that is going to send Struce back to the dugout and bring out Capps, who doubled to left back in the second. Here's the pitch on its way, and it is in for a ball and gets away. Niemeyer delivers, and it catches the outside corner. It's 1-1. High and tight. 2-1. Swing and a miss. Evens the count at 2 apiece. Swing and a miss. Back-to-back strikeouts, and that sends up number 22, Stuckey, who struck out swinging back in the second. This is only his second at bat. Should he get on, he will be followed by Mound, whose only other at bat was also a strikeout. Here's the pitch. Inside. Ooh, I thought it was inside. It is a called strike one. I'm going to quit trying to second guess our officials tonight. I am way off. Pitch. The hitter shows bunt, but it's in for a ball. Excuse me, it's in for a strike. 0-2. Here's the pitch. Swung on and chopped just fair toward third. The throw to first has him for out number 3. We head to the bottom of the inning. The score still 2-0 in favor of Ellsbury, and we'll be back.
Whether it's balls and strikes, fouls or flags, your referees and game officials are a vital part of high school athletics. If you've ever tried your hand at officiating, you know how hard these men and women work, and you certainly know that they would never miss a call intentionally. Keep these things in mind as you attend sporting events. After all, respecting officials and authority figures is one of the most valuable lessons that we can teach our students. This message has been brought to you by your friends at this local radio station and the Missouri State High School Activities Association.
Since 1995, Heartland Restoration has specialized in all types of masonry repairs, concrete restoration, above and below grade waterproofing, snow removal, epoxy joint repair or replacement, and all types of floor coatings. Our mission is to serve you with over 35 years of experience, someone you can trust to do the job right the first time. If you have a project, big or small, please give us a call. Heartland Restoration, 314-993-6377.
You're listening to the Indian Sports Network, courtesy of the Ellsbury Democrat. Log on to www.ellsburydemocrat.com today.
All right, and Twellman remains as the new catcher. The hitter for Ellsbury will be number 47, Hunter Levy, who flew out to center back in the second. All right, fans at home, I apologize for that. Our internet connection cut out just briefly. And the pitch to Levy is ball one. Swung on and hit foul, just foul. Laced past third. 1-1 now. Swung on and hit hard and fair right up the gap and into deep center field. He's going to hold it to a single. So that'll bring up number 4, Hunter Smith. Smith struck out swinging back in the second. Nobody out now, 1 on. Ellsbury leads 2-0 here in the fourth. And the first pitch is in for a ball. It gets away. The runner holds. There's a bunt and a good one right back up to the pitcher. The throw to first has him, but it advances the runner. And that brings up number 12, Cody Thornhill. He singled to shallow left back in the second. He tried to check his swing, but it is in for a strike. Time called. And we're back in business. 1 strike to the hitter. Here's the pitch on its way up there. 1-1. Swung on and hit fair over the head of the third baseman. It bounces into the corner out in left. 1 run will score. And Ellsbury will have a runner at second. It's 3-0. And that sends the top of the order back up for Ellsbury with number 22, Dylan Magel, who struck out swinging back in the second and singled to short back in the first. Here's the pitch on its way, and it gets away. The runner's going to head to third, pretty much uncontested. Swung on and hit hard on the ground towards short. The throw to first has him, but the run does score. That sends up number 18, Colby Greenlow, who was hit by a pitch back in the third and later scored. He takes a strike here in the fourth. Swung on and fouled off. Quickly 0-2. That one was in for a ball. 1-2 the count. Swung on and lifted high into fair territory where it bounces into the grass behind third base. And that sends up number 20, Dylan Niemeyer, who had an RBI single to right center back in the third. The pitch is in for a strike. That one missed. It's 1-1. The runner goes, the pitch is swung on and lifted out into left field where it is foul. 1 ball, 2 strikes. That one caught the outside corner and got him looking. So Ellsbury strands one, but not before they do a little bit more damage. It is 4-0 as we head to the top of the 5th, and we'll return in a few.
Tonight's game is not only a competitive contest between these two schools, but it's also an educational experience for the students involved. Because high school activities are about learning life values, your friends at this local radio station and the Missouri State High School Activities Association remind everyone to do their part in keeping our hometown sports a positive experience for everyone. When you attend your next game, do your part to help rekindle the spirit of citizenship by showing good sportsmanship. You'll be teaching a positive lesson, and you'll be preserving a proud tradition in the state of Missouri.
Hey, hon, what are you doing up so early?
Oh, I'm just getting ready to take care of some stuff with the bank.
The bank? I surely hope you're going to get dressed first. You'd get some pretty weird looks showing up in your robe and fuzzy slippers.
I'm not going to the bank. I'm doing it all right here from home using People's Bank and Trust online banking and bill pay service. I can check our account balances, transfer money, make a loan payment, and even pay bills, all from the comfort of my pajamas. Best of all, it's free.
Banking in your pajamas. Now, if we could only get the grocery store to deliver.
Start banking online today by visiting us online at www.pbtc.net. People's Bank and Trust. Hometown banking the way it should be. Member FDIC. Equal housing lender.
All right, back now for the top of the 5th, and up steps number 17, Mound, for Old Monroe. He's had only one other at bat back in the 2nd. He struck out looking. His team now trails 4-0. And the pitch is in the dirt. That one caught the inside corner, 1-1. Swung on and fouled back. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Up and out, it evens the count at 2 apiece. Well inside and fills the count. In the dirt, a leadoff walk. And that'll send up number 16, Havlick. He struck out looking back in the second. That was his only other at bat. There's the throw over to first, not nearly in time. But it does wake him up and get him dirty. Here's the pitch, and it is in for a ball. Caught the outside corner for a strike. There's the throw down to second. Not in time, or at least not the right place. So 1-1 the count. A runner in scoring position now for Old Monroe. Swung on and fouled off and out of play. A long strike two. That one falls in for a ball. Evens the count at 2 apiece. Well outside to fill the count. There's a throw to third. Oh, and it has him.
Hey, no worries, 1-7. Nice try, kid. Good try, good try.
So the pads are clear now. One away for Old Monroe. And the count to Havlick is full. Here's the pitch. And it is in for a ball, so a 1-out walk. We'll send up number 11, Hunt, who struck out looking back in the third. First pitch is in for a strike. The throw down to first is not in time, but close. That one's fouled off. 0-2. There was some heat on that one, but it's in for a ball. It's an even count now, 2 apiece. Another throw to first, again not in time. Caught the outside corner and got him looking for his second strikeout of the game. That sends up number 30, Twellman, who struck out swinging back in the third. First pitch is a strike. The throw to first gets away. The runner goes. There's the throw to first. Do they have him? No. So Monroe with a runner in scoring position. 1 strike to the hitter. Swung on and popped foul, but playable. And Ellsbury's catcher, that is Levy, has it for out number 3. We head now to the bottom of the inning. The score still 4-0 in Ellsbury's favor, and we'll be back.
The score of any athletic event is generally forgotten over time, but the actions of players, coaches, and spectators leave lasting impressions. The next time you attend a high school game, think of how history will remember you. Choose good sportsmanship and help rekindle the spirit of citizenship. Remember, the lessons you teach today will help develop better citizens in our communities for tomorrow. This message has been brought to you by your friends at the Missouri State High School Activities Association and this local radio station.
You're listening to the Indian Sports Network, courtesy of the Ellsbury Democrat. Log on to www.ellsburydemocrat.com today.
Tonight's game is not only a competitive contest between these two schools, but it's also an educational experience for the students involved. Because high school activities are about learning life values, your friends at this local radio station and the Missouri State High School Activities Association remind everyone to do their part in keeping our hometown sports a positive experience for everyone. When you attend your next game, do your part to help rekindle the spirit of citizenship by showing good sportsmanship. You'll be teaching a positive lesson, and you'll be preserving a proud tradition in the state of Missouri.
Welcome back to the bottom of the 5th. If you're just joining us, the score 4-0 in favor of Ellsbury. And Ellsbury's hitter is number 6, Frank Griesbauer, who grounded to second back in the third and flew out to center back in the first. one catches the outside corner for a strike. And that one misses. It's 1-1. Swung on, and he got a little piece of it. 1-2. That one's behind him for ball 2, and it evens the count. That one missed as well, and all of a sudden the count's full. Swung on and fouled back. He stays alive. Swung on and hit fair, awkwardly, into the infield. The second baseman has it. And the throw to first has Griesbauer. So he grounds to second for the second straight time. And that sends up, well, I had number 26, Landon Harlan. Instead it is number 44, Chance Lucas. And the first pitch is a ball. That one is in to even the count at 1 apiece. Swing and a miss. Up by a mile, a 2-2 count now. Swing and a miss. Lucas goes down swinging for out number 2. And that sends up number 7, Alex Forbeck, coming in for Jackson Gregory. I thought it was well outside, but it is a called strike. That one gets away. Nobody's on board to capitalize. 1-1 to Forbeck. Swung on and hit hard on the ground towards second. And the throw over to first has him for the easy play. 3 up, 3 down for Ellsbury, and we head now to the top of the 6th. Ellsbury leads 4-0.
People's Bank and Trust invites everyone to come to the game, the high school sports games that are going on right now. All area teams have put a great amount of effort and time in to perfect their skills, and they are ready to play. Support the community schools and students by cheering them on to a great season of games. People's Bank and Trust proudly supports the area teams and looks forward to seeing you at each and every game.
Whether it's balls and strikes, fouls, or flags, your referees and game officials are a vital part of high school athletics. If you've ever tried your hand at officiating, you know how hard these men and women work, and you certainly know that they would never miss a call intentionally. Keep these things in mind as you attend sporting events. After all, respecting officials and authority figures is one of the most valuable lessons that we can teach our students. This message has been brought to you by your friends at this local radio station and the Missouri State High School Activities Association.
You're listening to the Indian Sports Network, courtesy of the Ellsbury Democrat. Log on to www.ellsburydemocrat.com today.
All right, up steps number 7, McCartney, who walked back in the third and hit to the pitcher back in the first. His team trails 4-0 here in the 6th. The pitch well outside and low. That one's in the dirt, ball 2. That one found its mark. In for strike 1, and it's a 2-1 count. Low and away. Swung on and hit hard into the infield. It gets up the gap. Nice play by the shortstop to save it from trickling into the outfield, excuse me. But he is safe at first. That sends up number 4, Peak, who grounded to second back in the third and struck out looking in the first. Nobody out, 1 on for Old Monroe in their half of the 6th. The pitch in for a ball. In exactly the same spot, but somehow a strike, 1-1.
Be smart, buddy.
The runner goes. The throw to second should have him dead to rights, and somehow doesn't. Here's the pitch, swing and a miss. 1-2 to the hitter.
Hey, guess who doesn't have his contacts in? He doesn't have his contacts in?
Swing and a miss yet again.
All right, Steers, let's go, buddy.
Peak goes down swinging and sends up Struess, who struck out swinging back in the fourth and popped to second back in the first. Here's the pitch. Oh, I thought it was up and out. It is a called strike one. That one was outside, 1-1. Up and out. 2 balls, 1 strike to the hitter. Swung on and smashed. Foul out toward left field and over the fence. The count now 2-2. He straightened it out that time and smashed it out into center field. That one does not get over, but goes all the way to the wall. 1 run scores, and Old Monroe now has a runner on second. So an RBI double to center for Struess sends up Capps, who struck out swinging back in the fourth, doubled to left in the second. The first pitch misses everything, ball 1. That one went the other way. Caught the inside corner for a strike, 1-1. Low, it's 2-1. Swing and a miss, 2-2. Swung on and fouled back. Count stays 2-2. Swung on and fouled back yet again. All right, we're back in business. A 2-2 count, a 4-1 score, still in favor of Ellsbury. And here's the pitch. Swung on, and another foul ball.
Hey! That's my truck over there.
Good boy, Ryan. Good boy.
Come on, kid.
Come on, Ryan.
Nice and green.
Let's see if you can face plant again. Is this your work truck, Bob?
Swung on, and it sounded like he got a little piece of that.
Come on, Caps, you got this.
Jammed him, he swung anyway and popped it up. It is in, oh, foul territory, but playable. Levy called it at the last second and then couldn't get to it. All right, Caps steps back in. The count unchanged during the last 5 pitches. Swung on and fouled off yet again. High and tight for ball 3. That fills the count. That one went the other way and walked him. So just like that, Old Monroe has runners at first and second. Up steps number 22, Stuckey, who grounded to third back in the 4th and struck out swinging back in the 2nd. Coach Levy wants a timeout, and we're going to have a pitching change. I think Niemeyer was at about 115 pitches in 6 innings. And it is number 44, Chance Lucas, who's brought in as the reliever. While he warms up, we'll take a quick break.
Tonight's game is not only a competitive contest between these two schools, but it's also an educational experience for the students involved. Because high school activities are about learning life values, your friends at this local radio station and the Missouri State High School Activities Association remind everyone to do their part in keeping our hometown sports a positive experience for everyone. When you attend your next game, do your part to help rekindle the spirit of citizenship by showing good sportsmanship. You'll be teaching a positive lesson, and you'll be preserving a proud tradition in the state of Missouri.
People's Bank and Trust invites everyone to come to the game, the high school sports games that are going on right now. All area teams have put a great amount of effort and time in to perfect their skills, and they are ready to play. Support the community schools and students by cheering them on to a great season of games. People's Bank and Trust proudly supports the area teams and looks forward to seeing you at each and every game.
You're listening to the Indian Sports Network, courtesy of the Ellsbury Democrat. Log on to www.ellsburydemocrat.com today.
Are you familiar with or have you experienced water damage in your business or home? Even if the damage is small, repairs can be very costly, not to mention the unpleasant sight and smell of the damaged area. It's okay, Heartland Restoration is here to help. Give us a chance on your next project. Call 314-993-6377 today.
All right, we're going to go ahead and come back. They've got a few more warm-up tosses, I think. The hitter, number 22, Stuckey. The score 4-1, still in favor of Ellsbury, but Old Monroe threatening. We've had a pitching change. Chance Lucas has come on and is on the mound for Ellsbury. Lucas checks the runner. Here's the pitch, and it's up there. Swing and a miss, 1-1. Up again. 2 balls, 1 strike to the hitter. Lucas delivers, and it's up for ball 3. That one went the other way and missed for ball 4 down low. That loads the bases for number 17, Mound, who walked back in the 5th, struck out looking in the 2nd. First pitch to Mound is in for a strike. Lucas delivers again. Swung on and popped up in fair territory. An easy play for the first baseman. That sends up number 6, Havlick. He walked back in the 5th and struck out looking back in the 2nd. Lucas delivers, and it's in for a strike. In the dirt, and it gets away. Oh, he went way too soon. Oh, the ball is dropped. 1 run scores, making it 4-2. Runners now at second and third. It's a 1-1 count to Havlik. That was awkward, but it worked. Lucas delivers, swung on and hit hard on the ground. It gets through and dribbles out into right field. 1 run scores, 2 runs score, and this one is tied at 4 apiece. Unbelievable. So an RBI single to shallow right field, actually an RBI double. And that sends up, or should send up, number 11, Hunt, who has struck out looking during both of his previous at-bats. Lucas delivers, and it's in for a strike. That one was up, 1-1. The runner goes. No throw down to third. And the pitch was in for ball 2. Swung on and fouled back. A long strike 2, and it evens the count at 2 apiece. That one went way back there. The pitch from Lucas, up by a mile. Pardon me, up by a mile, fills the count. Up again. I had that as ball 4. Apparently I'm wrong. So now the count's full. Swing and a miss. Hunt goes down swinging, and we end this one with a 4-4 tie. We'll be back in a moment.
Ever wonder where your hard-earned money goes when you deposit it? It stays here, at home, to help make living here what we've all come to expect. We've got everything the mega banks do, but we've made a commitment to our community. So when you're looking for the right bank, see People's Bank and Trust. Troy, Hawk Point, Winfield, O'Fallon, Ellsbury, and Bowling Green. Financial security right here at home. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
It may not require a textbook, but it's filled with valuable lessons. It may not take place in a classroom, but it's an ideal environment for learning. It may not involve a diploma, but it can help prepare Missouri's young people for life. It's high school sports. High school sports can play a critical role in a student's overall education. In fact, studies show that students that participate in high school sports are more likely to enjoy greater levels of achievement in their academic lives. If you think high school sports are only about competition, think again. Better yet, think about attending a high school sporting event in your community. You'll be amazed by what you see. High school sports, a winning part of a complete education. This message presented by the Missouri State High School Activities Association and the Missouri Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
All right, we're back in business. The hitter for Ellsbury is number 47, Hunter Levy. He singled to center back in the fourth and flew out to center back in the second. Here's the pitch, swung on and hammered foul out over the left field fence. That one was fouled off the other way. 2 quick strikes. That one's in for a ball. 1-2 to the hitter. Swung on and lifted out into center field, where that one is going to get down for a base hit. So Levy with a leadoff single. That sends up number 32. Which has to be Landon Kent, who I had down as 22, but that's the only way this works because I don't have a 32. He's coming in for Hunter Smith, and Old Monroe is going to make a pitching change. Sit tight, fans. I'm not sure if I need to go off the air for a second or not. All right, they are going to give him a few warm-ups, and while they do that, we're going to disappear for just a little while.
You know, the people pulling the strings are usually hard to reach in today's mega bank world, but here at People's Bank and Trust, you deal with the decision maker. At our community bank, which is what good banking relationships are all about, we all live and work right here. With us, you pull the strings. We're People's Bank and Trust. Troy, Hawk Point, Winfield, O'Fallon, Ellsbury, and Bowling Green. Financial security right here at home. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Tonight's game is not only a competitive contest between these two schools, but it's also an educational experience for the students involved. Because high school activities are about learning life values, your friends at this local radio station and the Missouri State High School Activities Association remind everyone to do their part in keeping our hometown sports a positive experience for everyone. When you attend your next game, do your part to help rekindle the spirit of citizenship by showing good sportsmanship. You'll be teaching a positive lesson, and you'll be preserving a proud tradition in the state of Missouri.
And the pitch is in for a ball. There's a throw over to first, and they got him sleeping bigger than life. So Ellsbury wastes the run, and Coach Levy is not happy about that. The pitch in for a strike, 1-1. Swing and a miss. 1-2. Swing and a miss. And that is going to send up number 12, Cody Thornhill. He had an RBI double to left back in the fourth and single to shallow left back in the second. There are two away for Ellsbury here in their half of the sixth. The score tied 4-4 if you're just tuning in. Here's the pitch to Thornhill. And it caught the outside corner. Swing and a miss. Up and out, comes all the way back to the wood in front of me. Swing and a miss yet again. And that will do it for Ellsbury in their half of the sixth as Thornhill goes down swinging. The score stays 4-4. We head to the top of the seventh. Or wait a second. Are we ending in a tie because of the time limit? We apparently are. I wasn't sure you could do that. At any rate, this one ends in a 4-4 tie. All right, so a little bit of anticlimax there. A 4-4 tie with Old Monroe. I will be back on the air with you May 26th when Ellsbury's AA baseball team heads into action at 4 p.m. that day. More than likely it will just be me. I'll try to get a color man on board, but those are hard to find during the summer. So in the meantime, I'm going to get out of here because it looks like there is another game they need to play, a AAA that Ellsbury is not competing in. So, to make it short and sweet, have a good night, fans, and thanks for watching. I'll see you back here May 26th.